Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amrita E and I'm currently pursuing engineering in electronics and communication at Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today I'm here to talk about Harvard versus Von Neumann architecture. Harvard architecture is the digital computer architecture whose design is based on the concept where there are separate storage and separate buses for instruction and data. It was basically developed to overcome the bottleneck of von Neumann architecture. The features in Harvard architecture are separate memory spaces, fixed instruction length, parallel instruction and data access, more efficient memory usage, suitable for embedded systems, and limited flexibility. Let us know about the advantages and disadvantages in Harvard architecture. The advantages: faster processing. The availability of two buses for data and instructions avoids a problem of contention where only one bus is used, and this enhances the velocity of the system. Improved security. In this way, the chance of memory corruption is at least cut in half since data is not stored in the same location as instructions. Efficient use of resources. It enables the use of different memory for data and for instructions of different sizes, as this helps in optimal utilization of the buses and other resources. Disadvantages: complexity. The design and the implementation of this type are more intricate, thus necessitating other hardware facilities. Higher cost, since the concept of Harvard architecture calls for two sets of memory and two separate buses, their implementation costs are comparatively high than von Neumann architecture. Less flexibility. Competitors. Changing or even improving the system can also be a little tricky because of the different memory regions. Von Neumann architecture. Von Neumann is a digital computer architecture whose design is based on the concept of stored program computers where program data and instruction data are stored in the same memory. This architecture was designed by the famous mathematician and physicist John von Neumann in 1945. The advantages and disadvantages of the von Neumann architecture. The advantages: simplicity. The fact that all data and instructions are stored in a single memory space helps the process of designing a computer system, as there is no need to create complicated systems of routing since pathways may coincide. Cost effective. A smaller number of components is needed as compared to the other architectural designs, hence more economical. Flexibility. A program can always be changed or altered without experiencing a change in some underlying physical aspect, such as the circuitry. Disadvantages: bottleneck issues. The shared bus can be a problem because the data and control instructions cannot be obtained simultaneously, and therefore it becomes slow. Memory corruption. Since the data and instructions reside in the same memory, then there is a temptation of one erasing the other, thereby producing system faults. Difference between von Neumann and Harvard architecture. Von Neumann architecture: it is ancient computer architecture based on stored program computer concept, while the Harvard architecture is a modern computer architecture based on Harvard Mark rely based on model. Same physical memory address is used for instructions and data in von Neumann architecture. Separate physical memory address is used for instructions and data in Harvard architecture. There is a common bus for data and instruction transfer in von Neumann architecture, while the Harvard architecture has separate buses for transferring data and instructions. In von Neumann architecture, two clock cycles are required to execute single instruction, while in Harvard architecture, an instruction is executed in a single cycle. Von Neumann architecture is cheaper in cost, while the Harvard architecture is costly. CPU cannot access instructions and read or write at the same time in von Neumann architecture. CPU can access instructions and read and write at the same time in Harvard architecture. Von Neumann architecture is used in personal computers and small computers, while the Harvard architecture is used in microcontrollers and signal processing. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like and share.